So true, so true. I'd probably be in trouble. Yeah, let's go Blue Jays. Hell yeah. Game 3 of the World Series tonight. Yeah, I definitely can't say that in the car when I'm... Well, no, you can say it in the car as long as I'm not driving. If I'm driving, then you can't say it in the car. So it's okay to say it, Lucy. You know what? I just realized that's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, right, I didn't have that working. Okay, let me redo that. There's no game Thursday. Yeah, correct. That is correct. No, wait. Yeah, yeah, because if, and like, Wednesday, yeah, depending on how things go, Wednesday could be the final game. We'll see. But yeah, we can, okay, there we go. I haven't heard that reference in a while. Yep. So yeah, actually, up to you, but I'm okay planning to switch it a day if you're down for it. Because I can always, like, stream it on the side, but... Okay, well, this file will make it sus. Yellow Diddy. I'm glad they purposely make you Yellow Diddy for whatever reason. It's important for this mode. I hope everyone's having a good Monday, start of the week. Now, I remember I originally said I was going to do Soma today, but this is important. Whoops, I wanted to climb up. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna do Soma today, but I woke up yesterday kind of sore. Like, I was supposed to do it yesterday, I was like, oh, I'll put it off to tomorrow. Mainly, I was gonna watch Rito do his stream, which I did. It's worth it. It's Diddy only mode, but the balloons are still a Donkey Kong. It really makes you think. But then I, we'll see if I 100% this mode. Yeah, but, I got up. Yeah, no, I was sore, and I was just like, you know what? If I'm not feeling, like, great, I don't want to play a game that's gonna make me tense. I just wanna play, let's chill, and whatever. So that's what I'm doing. Plus, also, based on what I know of the game, I could probably beat it on, I could probably beat it on, like, one weekend stream instead of, I'm gonna split it up. I think that might just be preferable overall. My understanding is that Soma isn't like jump scare central or anything, but you know. I'll get there when I get there. Bro, it's time to stop the barrel. Can I do it? No, she's good. Yeah, I feel like I mentioned my experience with Amnesia being deep fried. I don't know. I don't know if you should deep fry Donkey Kong Country. It'll might not be good for your diet. How you doing, Rita? Hope the office hasn't been too bad today. Alright, I have to save on the menu. You know what? That's fair. Although I think I've been treating myself a little too much lately. Well, I've been out a lot, so. Wanna die? Damn, I'm so sorry. That sounds like me on office days. Which thankfully isn't very often. Not very often, but... the Jays actually lost the last game. They won game 1. They won game 1. Huge. But yeah, now it's tied up. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. They play tonight. So I'm excited. Near the bed. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the day that I didn't get to watch the game, they lost. So clearly I need to watch every game from now on. True. There are a surprising amount of people that, like, really believe in their own, like, watching the game rituals are, like, important to the outcome of the game, and, I don't think that's very healthy. You know, but... Enjoy sports, but make sure that you just, you know, enjoy sports and not, I'll stop burning yourself and making it a mental detriment. No, she's the... Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying with Amnesia, like, my experience was it's like, you know, I was tense and like, oh man, this is creepy, until I died too many times, and I was like, okay, I just, whatever, start running into whatever monsters, just get out of my way. I don't care anymore. Yeah, we skipped up stages 1 to 4. We just went straight to 5. That's it. I never actually finished Finished it. Oops. You know, honestly, not a bad time to just go straight to 5. Well, you're not allowed dying though. That's. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're not allowed dying right now. Maybe when you're in your 80s, we'll allow it, but right now, no. It was the aqueduct. It was the aqueduct, baby. Oh no! Oh, good point. Good point. It'd be a little weird if your office was like on a plane. That's true. That's true. It's very important. Do I need to do all these mini games? I don't see any cameras anywhere. Hey, Deke, I thought you were taking a break. Yeah, no. I definitely knew you were. Like, as soon as you said it, your office has just drained you of energy. I was like, okay, not happening tonight.
Not bad.
Which, you know, fair. I am glad you've been enjoying it, though. Because, I feel a little bad. My original estimate was like, oh yeah, this is how I streamed it. And it was just like, okay, this is how long it took me. But you know, I don't read all the text out loud and such. And I don't have nearly as much of an active chat, so my time estimate is kind of off. I don't know. Well, Bubsy was stopping making games, so he needed a new job here. And also, yeah, you know, like, I thought the game was really, really good, and I felt like you would also really enjoy it, but there's always that chance that I'm just like, it could be like, oh, you know, this game is really good, but it's not for me, or whatever, but I'm glad you're actually enjoying it. You always kind of take that chance if you're, like, recommending something like that to someone, right? Like, although typically I try to make sure I know, like, the person well enough to be like, yeah, of course. When do you travel out? I know that it's soon, right? Is it, like, at the end of the week or something like that? Like, are you out this weekend, or do you, like, is this weekend's the last one? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, that's plenty of time. Shit. Damn, shit, I need to play Chain Dive. That's the deal. I see. Well, you see, in the anime we watch, there's too much communication going on, and the triangles aren't, like, triangular enough. Also, I don't know. I feel like I'm like not paying super close attention here, and that's why I'm like dying a bunch. But like whatever, it's not serious. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually seen or heard much of Chain Dive before. Well, at the very least, I enjoyed Grandia. That was actually a pretty good, That's true, true. This entire motif. You know what? Good advice. Very good advice. Oh, is there no midpoint barrel? Just realizing either. That would make sense. Like. That said, I also missed the bonus. But again, we'll see how much I care about that. When was the last time I ever done this legit? I feel it's gotta be forever. Did you not see me lose like 5 lives at the start of this? It does help that I've like played this game like a ton. Maybe not this particular version of the game, but I've played Donkey Kong quite a bit. You did. I'm glad you didn't. Also remember, this is World 1. This is World 1. Hi, Cranky. Dude, you were so, like, I cannot get over how mad you were at the orangutans. Like, that was actually, like, peak comedy. But yeah, honestly, even if I, like, recommend something, even if the person didn't like it, as long as it didn't come away as, like, wow, that was complete dog shit, it's usually a little at least fun to have a little discussion around, you know, stuff. Well, it depends on. Oh, Toast was, shit. That was a bad idea. Yeah, there's that one level with the orangutans that have, like, that has 5 bonuses on them. If you're still around by the time I'm in mid-world 3, you'll see it, but Toast was losing his mind trying to find all the bonuses, and then also dying to orangutans a lot, trying to find those bonuses. He was so done with them. It's the stage that gets everyone, because it is the stage with the most bonuses, and some of them are in, like, weird spots. Well, not weird spots, but one of them does require massive backtracking. But yeah, this was like late at night. He was just so ready to be done with this level. But he could not find the bonuses. And I feel like I remember there was a part where he was just like, is the bonus that I'm missing, like, Like, before or after the midpoint. I said before, and he was like, how was there anything before the midpoint? Or was it that stage, or was it that another stage? I feel like there was one stage where that happened, where you were like, you were missing it at one point, before or after, and you just could not believe the side that it was on. Yeah, and then sometimes get asked, you get told it's both, you know? Oh no, I fucked up the bonus. How could I? Yeah, we're still doing that bit. Very impressive World 1. World 2 was just it ramps up the difficulty. It's like twice as hard as World 1. I still think the frog hitbox is not nearly as generous in this game as it is in the Super Nintendo version. Hitbox, the... Don't worry about it, Toast. That said, I was at, no, I think I said this in Rito's chat yesterday, but I was at a wedding recently, and I was cooking with a friend who's a teacher, and she teaches French immersion, and we were like, oh man, do you get, do you get a lot of, like, 6, 7 in class? And she's like, no, I have to teach them in French, so I get a lot of C7. I'm just like, yeah, no, that actually makes sense. But I know the conversation, too, is also just like... The problem with the memes now, or the way kids interact with memes now, it's hard to get them off it. Because, she said, you know, you used to be able to just kind of like... You could make the joke and make it very cringe, and then all the kids would stop it. No, the kids now, they embrace the cringe. You make it cringe, they will make it cringier. And, like, enjoy it the entire time. Yeah, they're free. surprised I was able to make it up there. Nice sound effects. Getting all the bonuses I don't need. Okay, we will add it to the list. I'll get to it in like 3 to 5 business years. That's not true. Let me just double check my current recommendation, my current stream list. Yeah, there's a good chance I get through this like next year. Because right now there is good. No more planes, I guess. That's great. Let me see, because like right now Soma's on my list, which I'm gonna knock out this weekend. Disney Super Lesbian Animal RPG. There. Hell yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. Breath of Fire 4. And like those are the only games I had right now, and like I don't even put them in order. Like I don't even do them in order to get the requests. It's kind of like it's like I put the points on there. I will do it. I will do it. It's just when I'm like good and ready. Is that the mobile game, Bofa? Breath of Fire Android? Fuck me. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need... Sounds like a breath of fresh true. There's still quite a few games that are like on my list that I still want to do. I haven't got around to it this year. This year's been a little bit funky because of just doing more poker stuff. It was kind of like, oh man, I'm not doing like going to tournaments and such, so you know, I'll just streaming a bit more. But no, I'm out a lot. And like I still enjoy streaming, but there's also just been, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I do want to spend time with now, so that isn't just streaming. So it's kind of like good and bad. You know, it's good that, you know, I have more stuff I wanted to do. Just, unfortunate the streams will slow down a bit, but... It does help that, again, I tend to stream. I tend to be pretty, self-serving with my stream ideas and such. Missed the end. Actually looks pretty sick. Nice. I mean, Ryudo suggested it. So... OST is also excellent? Okay, you know what? If you say the OST is excellent, that I could definitely trust. But yeah, right now, out of games you've recommended, you're 2 for 2. Granted, kinda... They're both in the same series, they are. I mean, to be fair, if you use your points to make me play a shit game, You used your points. What am I going to do? Well, actually, I mean, I do have the thing to say that, like, I can veto anything. If that's less there to be like, oh man, I don't want you to, like, troll me with a shit game. More like, if you recommend something that, like, I really do not want to play, or something like, oh man, I'm gonna spend points to make you play League of Legends, and I'm like, nah, that's just, keep your points. That's not happening. How do I add super? Unfortunately, you'll probably need to be in the stream a little bit longer. Okay, I mean, that's also why that veto is there. Welcome back. Back, Eric. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, the stream points are kind of, like, big. Like, because I wanted to mostly be like, because, you know, people here have been watching for a while, and they you know, I want to keep points there. I don't want, like, someone to just show up and, yeah, it's basically a, just something that I can reward, you know, people who have been watching for a while, and also, like, that's literally the only thing you can really spend baseballs on. Now, that said, if you added Superman 64, I think I would actually give it a fair shot. I do not guarantee that I would beat it, at least without save states, but, you know, that definitely is a game that, like, if someone wanted me to play it, I would give it a fair shot. But also, yeah, no, Richter's great. Richter's just got that, like, she's got so much charm. ROM hacks are eligible, yes. It's been a while since I played a ROM hack. Mostly I played a Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack, and I played a few Super Mario 64 ROM hacks, and I haven't done that in a while. So if there's actually, like, a good ROM hack, oh yeah, I know, that was pretty fun when you played it. Yet you want to play Fester's Quest. That is objectively true. I can't remember how far it would go. You had prior history in Super Nintendo 64. I did not know that. Gone Bananas badge. Nice. You know, the best part is that in my like stream chat, it's great because the forehead is basically wearing the banana on his head. With the way that my chat's That is true, you are the artist. No, it's too good. It's too good. You it's just this face there. It's just, is this the face of mercy? Oh my god. Is that Pepsi Man? Hell yeah. Okay, I need to like actually beat this game or level. Fuck doing the bonuses. I don't know what I do there. Is that the M&M's game that you guys that Rita played? Was that the one? I don't remember which game is like which. I know there was one that Ziggle knew about. Which was funny. Ah. Apparently a lot of people know this toast. Apparently it's common knowledge. It's going based on like activity in chat. I backed out because I was like, oh shit, he's gonna spit a nut out. Oh yeah, okay, it is the Crash Bandicoot one that, like, I was thinking that, well... Educational elements for some reason? Well, I mean, that only makes the game better. We all know that, like, Mario is missing his peak Mario. Shut up! Honestly, from what I've seen of it, it looked pretty, like, alright. Little Caesars Edutainment game. What? Have you streamed that one? Because I don't remember this one. What the hell was I doing instead of watching a Little Caesars game? Like, that's the question. Surprising catches sound. Huh, interesting. We have Little Caesars. I mean, honestly, that, like, you know that, but... there is also a lot that you also just can't assume that we have up here, right? Like, it's like we don't really have Carl's Jr. We might have Carl's Jr. somewhere. The Petite Caesar. Has to comply with Canadian language laws, you know? Target came up here for a bit, and They couldn't cut it. Right at the end. Right at the end. We don't have Jack in the Box. We don't have Sonic. I don't know, I assume that shit's common based on, like, anytime I watch a US station, how much fucking Jack in the Box ads I get. That's true, we do have A&W. We actually have a different A&W, so it's, interesting. The history of A&W is, like, they were a restaurant chain in both, they were a U.S. chain. They moved to Canada. They expanded into Canada. History of A&W burgers. Oh god. Yeah, they used to have fried chicken. Honestly, I liked it better than KFC chicken. Although sometimes the size of the chicken was a little suspect. But yeah, so basically, they were American chain. They moved up to Canada. And then they basically failed in Canada, or like they had to reduce. They had to reduce, and so they were going to close up in Canada. But instead of closing up, they first moved to Cardiff. Oh dear. But yeah, they closed up, or they're gonna close their Canadian operations, but instead of closing completely, they like sold it to, I can't remember the parent company, and they basically just kept the A&W branding, but they like changed everything, so, basically, A&W in the US and A&W in Canada are just basically completely different operations. They are not similar at all. Now, I've had, like, American A&Ws, and I don't think it's, like, terrible, but Canadian A&W is definitely better. They don't have a Mama Burger. I think they might have a Papa Burger down there. I don't remember. This is very much so true. Yeah, I know. I went over this before, but yeah, we have this weird thing about like having restaurants here named after U.S. states or U.S. places. We have a Boston pizza, we have a New York fries, we have a California sandwiches, we have a St. Louis bar and grill, we got, oh, there's like more, Lone Star Grill, Montana's, yeah. Although I'm not sure if that's 100%. I mean, Montana is a state, but like, you could, like, plausible deniability yourself into being like, oh, if they back to the guy who made it, or something. I don't know. Odds are good, true. Put the con in bacon. Montana's also no. Are you thinking Madden? No, no, you're thinking Joe Montana. Right. I was just like... I forgot. Hey, no, Joe Madden. Joe Madden is a baseball coach. He was the coach of the Chicago Cubs when they finally won the World Series again in 2016. See, I didn't fumble. I was just wanting to segue into baseball. Time for a word from our sponsor, Money. I forgot the rest of the bit. I need to watch that video again. I was gonna say you watch John Boyce, but I don't think Joe Montana showed up in a John Boyce video. I could be wrong, he might have. Oh, here's the level, here's Toast's favorite level. Dude, there's some weird screen shaking going on. You don't even see these. You don't even see the monkeys yet. As we're looking for like weird bonuses, one of them is like right here. I've been getting all the bonuses in this mode, but like I'll show these ones off because there's so many of them. I want to get myself a little extra heavy, but there we go. So one of them's here. I think this is the one that Toast was having trouble finding. It wasn't even a bonus barrel, it was a bonus pit. This one here. Fuck. I wanted to grab wing, espresso, sorry. So yeah, these guys, these are Toast's favorite enemy in the game. Damn it. Is it here that the bonus is? No. There's one in a pit, and I'm trying to remember which pit it is. They're barrels of fun. Rolled into the B. Yeah, I've showed off like one bonus and I didn't go on the other one, but So true. Oh, that does remind me. So there was like, at the wedding that I was at, there was like a drone that was like taking overhead shots and such. Fuck me. No, I never block overheads. This is why I never made a top 8, man. But anyways, it was like noisy in a way that was just like, it showed up and everyone looked around because like, it sounded like there were suddenly a whole lot of bees just flying overhead and we're just like, bro, was there a hornet's nest nearby? Like, was that just not something we knew about this place or whatever? And we're all about to be in a world of hurt? Like... Yeah, here's the other bonus. This is another one that's really easy to miss, apparently. Oh man, that DK barrel I can't use. So it doesn't even say DK on it anymore. So shut off the one over there, this one over here. Ah, fuck. I missed. Anyways, there's one more over here. So like, yeah, this stage has like five bonuses. It is the level with the most bonuses in the game. I don't know why they decided to put that many, but they did. Anyways, hope you like clams. I guess that would count part of your allergy, wouldn't it? It is funny how On Guard swims off in this game, because like, I feel like in this Super Nintendo version, he will always swim in a straight line, like horizontally from where he got hit. In this one, if you're moving at an angle, he will just keep going at bouncing around at angles. Fuck me. I knew as soon as I hit that button, there's no way I was, You don't remember that? Am I wrong? I feel like, maybe it's just the way I got hit, but I always feel like he would never, I don't remember him bouncing around at, like, such extreme angles in the N64, Super Nintendo version. Wow, Ziggle, look at you, never getting hit with On Guard on the Super Nintendo version. I'm such an asshole. You know, I haven't saved in a bit. I should do that. Yeah, instead of an S rank, I'm only going to an S rank. Can't believe it. Horrible. I want to do the bonus. Like, one of the only spots you'll be able to get the, like, extra life for bouncing on enemies. Oh, that was short-lived. I pushed the roll button! Diddy, you're supposed to roll when I hit the roll button. That's what the roll button is supposed to do. But you don't mean all them are named shoes except for the fish because fish don't wear shoes? I don't know, Toast. They put boobs in their games a lot. I don't know that they might be good at making games. So, that's how you do it. Or that. Oh my god, I missed the platform? I missed the platform. Yeah, if only they were able to get in on the gacha grind, they would have still exist today. I guess that works. Oh, I missed the G at the end, oh, whatever. It doesn't matter, I missed the end anyways. Oh, anyways, who's ready for some bees? Right, they changed this boss too. I forgot. Don't know what I was thinking there. I'm glad you can get a double kill on that second phase if you throw the barrel out fast enough. Still not done, huh? Hoping to kill it before I got the loot, but... Again, I don't know why they made that boss more complex than any other boss in this game other than K. Rool. Like, they did add that you had to hit Dumb Drum, but, like... That's, like, nothing, really. I mean, it's Gorilla Glacier. Wow, I can't believe I got that wrong. Did he missing his hat? Classic. Everyone loves that claptrap. Thankfully, this stage is really easy. know what to do. Look, man, they didn't want people using it. They shouldn't have put it there. I'm just saying. They're getting the pitch. Look, man, it's a real strat. Now, it used to be a little bit more common when the National League still had their pitchers hit. And you're just like, well, time to take this. Gonna take this pitcher out of the game. We're gonna have him pitch hit, or you know, yeah, your bullpen guy up, and you're just like, well. That said, there is a rule, and I'm not sure if it's still followed, but there is a rule that if someone is the designated hitter, and you put them on the field at any point, you lose your designated hitter. Fuck, I forgot about that. Forgot about that, B. It doesn't come up much, but I have seen it happen in, like, I think 2012 or 2013 on the Blue Jays it happened once, if I remember correctly. And it was like a relief pitcher too, and so those guys really do not bat, and you're like, yeah, you had to do it. But man, I feel like it was either that year or the year after that I was just like, well, actually no, both years they were having trouble with like pitching getting hurt and everything. 2012 was really bad. I think the entire rotation went down at some point in 2012, except for like one pitcher who was our best pitcher the previous year, and then he was just struggling that year. He had some good outings, but he was also just had this massive winless streak, and it was like really sad to watch. But yeah, no, that team started off with a lot of promise. And then, our best pitcher went down, and then it was within, like, a span of, like, 5 days. We lost, like, 4 pitchers or something like that, like, or we lost, like, 3 pitchers in 5 days, and, the last one went down eventually, or the other one, the fourth one went down like shortly after. It was brutal, and it was just like, how is this happening? Yeah, well, this is the Hero Diddy color palette. Hey, Legis, how you doing? Or as Cranky said, he looks like a banana bird. I don't know why they had to make it yellow, Diddy. I specifically do not know why. Yeah, but why? He can be a hero wearing red. A lot of heroes wear red. Okay, I'm listening. Banana. Fine, banana yellow. Gotta camouflage himself among the collectibles. Yeah, we'll get the O, why not? I'm here. So I don't have to go into the time room here. Frog. Not going in the time room. Careful there, and then up here is gonna be on guard, I think. For like the final stretch. Up here. So, you know, Animal Body's good because extra hit. Again, not really needed, but... Oh, safety. Plus the Squid Room's coming up. Very easy to take a silly hit there. Alright, this one's long. I don't need espresso, but it is useful to have. Hey, look, your favorite buddies are back, Toast. I was trying to lose, but... can't help it. I really wanted this espresso for this part. Okay, we're fine. Mainly, that specific orangutan. That's the one that always makes me nervous in that level. Right, Squawks is just a little later. Because they changed the order of levels in this. See, I feel like some of the other times I hit the bee like that, I get hurt. Not sure what's up. Oh, crap. No. Frog was fun while he lasted. I died because I tried hitting the, tried to get the, bonus. I thought I could do it. Well, that's the nice thing about Winky here. He gets to miss the platform. Gets to speed through a lot of the level. It's always funny when you're really close to one-shotting a level and then every subsequent attempt goes worse and worse, and you're just like, damn, I really wish I beat the first time. No, not you too, Toast. See, now that's what I want to do in these bonuses. Oh. I thought I was high enough, but... Over the shortest path ever. Get all clumped. It was... Is this his first appearance since the first stage? Like... I'm just realizing that. Like, he shows up in the first stage, and after that, he just kind of disappears until you get here. Well, I won. That's cool, I guess. So, you know, those bonuses are great because you fail very quickly and immediately. You fail and you get the fuck out. Oh, right, they did. I forgot they added this little thing to him. So I guess they did make this boss more complex too, but like, let's be real, it's not really complex. Like, wow! Dodge the spikes that you can see on the roof. Also, he doesn't seem to move till all the spikes come down. Sorry to hear that, Toast. Okay, who's ready for the Industrial Revolution here? Ah, Toast, why? Can't you like dream of nice things like, I don't know, eating some Ben and Jerry's or something like that? I don't know. I tried to roll, but I was on the tire, which kind of ruined things a little bit. Unfortunately, this run, I'm not hovering over 99 the entire time. With only 38 lives, I'm in real danger of like game overing. That's why it's hero mode. It's intense. What? What Toast? I mean, it is the only place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism, so I don't blame you, but... I thought I moved a little too early. Auto scrollers, love them. Sam. How you doing? Hope you're doing. Hope you are keeping well. Also, I know I've been enjoying the little art spree that you've been doing. It's been cute. Oh man, the best part is if I die, I have to go to the start. Which is great. Stay on the side of the platform where they aren't gonna be, and you're good. I didn't do that there, but it's fine. Like barrels. I like how non-threatening most of those are if you stay on the right side of the platform. Oh, fuck. I almost ran into that too. That would have been really bad. That would have been really sad. Ah, nice, nice. That sounds fun. Maths paper. Is that like grid paper? Is that what you call it in the UK? I need to get back to doing some daily practice. I was doing it for a while and I didn't like post it anywhere, but I've been... Then I started traveling a few times and that kind of killed some momentum, which is not good. Not good. I kind of want to keep on guard. He's not coming back. It's okay, I'm gonna go, I death ward to get back to him. So it's fine. Ah, makes sense, makes sense. Nice loop. Yeah, I just remember that like old art exercise where it's like you draw like a grid and use that to kind of like figure out how things are laid out. I wonder if I could maybe should try something like that again. Would that be helpful? I forgot there was another swordfish here. kill myself. It was too hard for that other one. There's a shortcut here. This level's gonna be slightly annoying with Diddy Kong, but that's fine. I didn't get the roll. A little too far over to the left. Good old auto grab ropes. Oh, that's how you not auto grab. You have to gotta keep rolling. Sauce, pretty tasty, damn. Had no idea. Yeah, I think you're onto a brave new discovery here. You could probably copyright it. Make a few hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. Yeah, right? The roll stopped? You're kidding me. Just getting into this bonus because it does skip a little bit. And don't deal with the bottom part there. We're doing alright. I actually got the O in the bonus, so that way I could beat the OG. Right, the level order is also still off. So minecart's the end. Thought I landed on the other side of him, so I didn't have to worry about it. Getting bounced all the way out. Yeah, this platform was the one that fucks me up. So fuck me. It's like, oh, I can take my time here. Then I just like absolutely get blasted for jumping too early. Get the other roll out. I knew he was there. I knew he was there. That jump hurt. That jump hurt. Me about to say let's not get too hasty immediately. I keep getting hit at the end of my rolls here, it feels like. I knew I needed to jump further. I didn't. I was like, I'll just land and immediately roll. No, there's like... That's more dangerous, Yeah, see, like that. Don't know what I was expecting there. I somehow landed in between them. Huh, interesting. there. Just wondering if going down the bonus is worth it or not, but we're doing it. If I got on the barrel, I would have been fine. If I, like, was able to ride the barrel, I would have been fine. Again, I jumped in the middle of them. The, like, worst possible spot I could jump. If I pressed roll immediately, I would have been fine. Didn't get the balance. I knew there was a third one. I just didn't wait to jump. I heard that. Good. Not even gonna bother with the bonus. Okay, who's ready for some mine carts? Oh no, I'm not gonna get the Kong letters. Well, you know, I was in danger of running out of lives, so this is good for me, right? It's not good enough. Now I can get the K again. So mess it up the first time. Well, so much for that. I don't know if I'm gonna regret not going in that bonus. No, I don't think it actually took me very much further. I'll have to do this part. Whoa! I'm been sad. Died to the last beaver in the level. Written that on my tombstone. Just... Got beaver bothered. Yeah, they did. Like, yeah, I don't think there were either they weren't there, or they weren't there, or there was, like, or, like, you couldn't see up there. They definitely made it a lot easier to navigate the top things, because I do remember in the Super Nintendo, you basically could not see yourself at the top. Honestly, this boss is kind of easier now because of this phase. Because like in the other one, he used to stomp like more. Oh, this boss sucks at pity. But now he only stops the once. Like, they made changes to the other bosses to try to make them a little bit more challenging. This one was the opposite, yeah. Okay, time for some gas, baby. Actually, this is gonna be, unless I take like an hour on this part, this world. This is going faster than I thought it would. I don't know why. Again, I also committed to just not bother trying to get 100%. If I try to get 100%, this definitely would take a little bit longer. Also, I literally just played Donkey Kong Country. Like, this is my third run through. I hope whoever's not sick of this game yet. What can I say? I've just been in the Donkey Kong mood. That hurt. That hurt. Yes. After you beat the game, you get hero mode. So, yeah. Hello, Leo. How you do? I did the thing where the platform's falling, so you, yeah, there's like no DK barrel, no midpoint barrels, and you're only one character. Why is he so yellow? Because apparently banana yellow. They wanted to really specify that this is hero mode, did he? So he's got to wear yellow, because that's the color for bravery, right? I was watching a little bit of that stream. I only got like an hour in, but I was just like, holy shit, this game is like there's like no sound, and then all of a sudden all the sound. Like, what the fuck? Morning sun has vanquished this horrible night. I think I can still make it. Because it's this version of the game, so... Not even bothering. Why do it when I could beat the stage instead? We're good. See, this is fine. This It's all working out. All planned. Completely planned. Yeah, that was a little less planned. Ah, crap. I was gonna say planned, but I kind of got jumped into those guys. There's such an obvious bad cycle too. Momentum. Yeah, I know what it is. It's Rambi gets momentum specifically, and the other character, and like, so like you're going with Rambi, and I let go. He goes for a bit unless you turn him around. Hey, thanks for the reset. I don't remember Rambi having momentum like this in the original, but I could be wrong. Let's make that part harder. I try to push L to dismount, like that's gonna do something for me. Yep, Daylight Savings is, I think, next weekend for us. I totally forgot that we're off again. All because I didn't jump properly there. This is not the stage I thought I would be having, like, significant problems with. Just gotta platform the old-fashioned way. Except I died immediately, so we're going back to Rambi in a second. That wasn't a problem on Ramby. Here I do actually go a little too fast, huh? And that one's just time. Time to do this over and over again to loop time. Get infinite time. And then this to make me lose all the time. That was funny. Just in this bonus, and it was just like, well, I have no shot. The sun's starting to really like set pretty hard, so I'm gonna turn on the light as soon as I get back to the map. Well, I should say, kind of forget that, you know, saving is manual. Also, not a Candy Kong, which I'm also just literally avoiding Candy Kong. Everyone's favorite bonus. Oh no, I missed the plus 20. I did not miss the plus ostrich though. Unfortunately, pour one out for Neki level, never stood a chance. Yes, he has fishing, and DK does come back from that. According to the plot at the start, DK's taking a well-deserved break, and also we are the ones who let the Kremlins get the bananas, so we have to clean up our own mess here. I don't know. Game's not good enough for Neki level. Oh, it was called Necky's Nightmare, wasn't it, in the English version? I just remember the French version just calling it Necky level. Sorry, again, I literally play the French, and it's a Necky level, so I call it Necky level. The little guy sure crumpled. Okay, I did not realize I would go through. I didn't need to go on that platform at all, but I was just like, sure, why not? Let me ride it. Apparently that was going straight to my dad. There, don't fall for the trap. What's to do with that asshole? Now I wish there was a barrel on that platform for deal with that shit. That guy's gonna be the problem guy in the entire level, I think. I was hoping, because if I hit the guy, my barrel's gonna fly out, so damn it. That beaver is a problem. One could say it is even a bother. Oh no, you can't just bounce on the beaver and... Okay. Well, worried about nothing really, apparently. That was a little scary. I don't know how I missed that, man. That was a little sad. Honestly, it might just be safer to jump and just run into him. Probably time B, but I could have rolled. I could have rolled and jumped. I think that was the play there. Like right there, like just do that. Yeah, I don't mind that. There's a few sound effects where I'm just like, I don't know why they did this was the choice, but that was not that one is not one of the bad ones. Roll. Holy shit. Oh god, if I died there after saving it like that, I'd have been a little sad. I'd have been a little sad. Right, I forgot he goes into anger mode. I was about to be like, let's just stop getting cute and just take him out and then take out the other guy. Do about the angry mode. Yes, it was. I think. Pretty sure it was. No, no, it wasn't. It was not. It was just the one, and then he, but he would, like, do, like, multiple nets every time you hit him. Hey, it's favorite customer. Been a bit. Hope you've been doing well. Unfortunately, this is a very tail end. Yeah, I got confused for a second. I was like, oh yeah, no, it's that one. I was thinking like Kirby for some reason. DK64 sounds. Because Cranky is just like that. Cranky always, hates the game. just every boss, they just add an Eki head. Including this one. I was jumping just cause it was funny. And then I thought he was gonna jump like straight up and then land on the other side, not across. That was a silly move on my part. I was just being got punished for being silly. The question is, am I going to get a checkpoint in this fight too? This version of the fight. Move too fast. too early! Oh my god. I didn't make this mistake when I played, you know, solo mode. Or regular mode. I don't know I'm making it here. Not in this. In the Super Nintendo, I definitely jumped, but like... I don't know, the way that they're falling in this, yeah, I guess I would do it, that'd be fine. I don't know, there's something about the way that they're following in this version that made me uncomfortable with the idea of just jumping through it. Yeah, I don't know, as soon as they made those DK64 sounds, they were just like, you know, we need to use these more. Get the credits. We beat the game, guys. Roll credits. Figures, yeah, so true. Guess we won't find out if this has a checkpoint or not. Hey, Cranky. Maybe they'll make the sequel. Maybe. Or maybe you'll make the sequel. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the sequel will star Diddy. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Oh, shut up. I did that once. I don't need to do it again. Right. World's crunchiest fucking fireworks. God damn. Oh, God. Oops. When the title of the Discord actually hit, it actually somehow entered a time warp for the thingy. Fast forwarded. Oh, who doesn't like Crunch? My favorite candy bar. Chocolate bar. Yeah, thank you all for joining me today. I know, again, plans changed because of whatever, but, so, there is a plan for Soma Stream this weekend. I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday. I think it might be Saturday. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of things that it's gonna be dependent on, or... Yeah, thank y'all. Tomorrow, I might do Donkey Kong Country 2, because that's the only one I haven't redone, right? And then, I'll figure out what to do Wednesday. Also, Toast, I don't know if you need more time for Deadwood. If you want to take one of the days for Deadwood, I'm totally fine with that. And then Thursday's gonna be a lot. Well, probably Thursday's gonna be Zero Time Dilemma on Toast's channel. So go check that out. 86. Oh, that's actually not even that much less than the other. Well, the other one is because I missed all the cameras, right? Ah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, so. Sorry, Toast. I'm forcing baseball upon everyone. How could I? Anyways, thank you all for joining me. I don't see anyone else live that I want to raid. Maybe. Okay, something's up there. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna send you over to the 24-hour channel that Reed has up. And, yeah, hope to see you guys tomorrow for more monkey madness. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. Bye now.